Brooks, and today girl and very committed in what I do. I wake up 4:30 every morning and work out. After I work out, I get ready for work, go to work, come home, cook dinner, the same old pretty much every day. But when you go on vacation, everything changes, right? Because you might not be able to get up at 4:30 and work out, and so your schedule gets kind of messed up. Well, while you're on vacation, enjoy it. I know that we have loved it. As a matter of fact, I don't think we've awakened before 9 a.m. and we had a really hard time getting up this morning and getting on the road. So it is hard because you're changing your schedule, and when you get back to work, I know that I'm going to struggle. And we have an hour time change here in Montana, which we're still in right now, driving. So when we get back, we're going to be dealing with a time change of an hour, and then also trying to get back into the real world of getting up at 4 and going to work at 8 instead of sleeping in. So that is one of the problems and difficulties of trying to get back into the regular groove. Another one is your eating also changes, I've noticed, as we stop constantly, and we've been indulging in amazing food, wonderful steaks, and going to the most interesting, I don't know if you call them pubs or bars. We've gone to a few breweries, and I went to a cider bar, which was really good, and then last night we went to a martini bar. Sounds like we've been doing a lot of drinking. So what my point is, once you get back into the groove of your regular life, you might feel a little bloated, hungover, and sluggish from all the fun that you've had. And I've still got a few days in with my brother and my very, very fun sister-in-laws. And so tonight we're going to stop in Idaho and stay the night and relax, because I have to prepare myself for my sister-in-laws. So another thing is just having to re-energize yourself and start getting into those healthy habits and exercise routines. I've only worked out once, which honestly I think is a record. And I've actually, have enjoyed having that time off from working out, but I am definitely, I had already put on the COVID-10, so now I'm getting up there with the COVID vacation extra 5. I don't know. I don't even want to know. But that's another thing that's really difficult is obviously your eating habits change, and going back home you need to reevaluate. I'm the type of person, I go all in. So like immediately when I go home, I'll probably start working out like a crazy person and go on a 3-day cleanse. But they actually say you should not do that. You should ease back into your diet and exercise and not go crazy. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. I'll probably go like nuts and work out like 2 times a week, 2 times a day to make up for all this time off. So and when you get back to work, one of the things, like if you've planned in advance of your vacation, your workload, returning back to work, you should have an easier time because you anticipated your time off, you cleaned off your desk, you delegated your work. I actually brought some work with me just so I feel comfortable that a few projects that I have coming up, that I could kind of, when we have these long drives, I can just kind of work on them, and it's still a vacation. I'm just preparing myself so I won't be stressed out once I return back to work. So if you've done your work, it's just kind of like when you clean your house before you go on vacation. So when you return home, your house is clean. That's exactly what you should do if you're going on vacation and you prepared properly. When you go back to work, you won't have so much on your plate. And when you get back to work, just like you're easing back into exercise and eating better and getting on your schedule, ease into the workload. Don't plan these big, huge Zoom trainings and big activities right when you get back from vacation. Kind of ease into it so you can get your adrenaline and get your groove back. So I didn't even share, I always have my quote, I thought you guys would be devastated if I didn't share my video quote with you. So my video quote is, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." And that is from Dr. Seuss. So my last tip is, I think when we go on these vacations, we're having so much fun and we're in the moment, and then we go back to work and the daily grind of life, and we didn't really reflect on what we learned on the trip, how we maybe connected with our family and our friends, all the beauty that we've seen. I know that I'm absolutely in love with Montana. It's absolutely the most gorgeous state with the nicest people. And so when I get back, I really want to take a few moments to maybe write down the highlights of my trip, and of course I'll probably write about them, me, and just maybe look at some pictures that we took and just enjoy that I went on this wonderful experience before I just jump right back into daily work life. So anyway, I'm going to keep this relatively short. I always say that, don't I? I never do, but I am going to sign off, and I'm probably going to help with driving because, it's a long drive, so I said I would. Anyway, wish us luck. We are headed to Washington, and another beautiful state, and I will be seeing you guys soon. Be sure to subscribe to my website. Please support my goal of motivating and inspiring you, and that's at www.workplacewanda.com. And I post every Wednesday and Thursday videos, and every Monday a Monday moment. And you can also ask a workplace question right on my website. It says Ask Workplace Wanda, and your question might be answered by Workplace Wanda if you submit it. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and we will talk soon.